We back with another banger. I'm DecemberDeMarco, Fortune 500 marketer, here to share my insights of the market with y'all to hopefully help y'all become better informed investors. Salute to y'all for pulling up on the channel. Make sure you hit that thumbs up like button for the YouTube algorithm, and do not forget to subscribe. And you need to pull up on this one and stay tuned for the entire live stream if you planning to touch your first million in this next crypto bull run. Pull up, pull up, pull up. Let everybody know we are live. This is for those that are serious about this next bull run. This is for those that are really planning to hit a home run during this next bull run. So let everybody know that we are live right now. We're going to give it a couple, minutes to get a few people in the building before we get live on this one. But yeah, y'all, shout out to those that are already in the building. I see y'all pulling up. Make sure you hit the like button as soon as you tune in. And hey, salute to the DD Nation. Salute to the high rollers. Salute to the shibArmy. Salute to the vechain. Man, salute to everybody that's rocking with us, a part of the YouTube family. It's about to be one, y'all. This is about to be one for the books, y'all. I hope y'all are buckled up and ready for what's about to go down, y'all. This bull run will be very interesting. I think it will be bigger than the last bull run we've seen. So I think the opportunities will be bigger for us. Financially, it's going to be one, y'all. If you plan on not working, see, my goal, like I told y'all in my last live stream, my goal for this bull run, if I leave out of this one with less than 10 to 20 million dollars, I would be disappointed in myself, because that's the type of opportunity I believe is in front of us. You just have to position yourself properly and be patient. Who we got in the building, man? Shout out to those in the building. Run those likes up, y'all. Let them know we are live right now, man. Again, salute to all those just tuning in. We got Real Wine in the building, man. Says first, high rollers, let's go. Gary in the building says, what up? Happy pre-turkey day eve, man. Salute to everyone. Happy holidays out there. Major Pain says, salute, high rollers, vechain. Then my hash in the building said, love you, brother, man. Appreciate all the love, man. It's love to all the people that support. Humble, salute, high rollers, let's get to it. Thanks, December, for the market update. Has been a crazy schedule lately. Still rocking and still rolling together, man. Hey, high rollers, we are nothing but stronger than ever, y'all. As more people, I just seen somebody paper hand out of their position. That's fine. But as more people continue to do that, we're getting to the true essence of who our true community supporters is. And those people get the opportunity to buy the dip. Y'all see what's going on with Vegas Inu token right now. And if you obviously understand how big this next bull market is going to be, you should already know what to do. So salute to everybody, man. Mitchell says, salute, high rollers, vechain. Major Pain says, but I want that Lambo in house now. Hey, I don't think it'll be too long before we there, y'all. Humble says 29 viewers, 11 likes, turn up. Let's go, man. We got 32 viewers in the building right now. I need all 32 of y'all to hit that like button. It's absolutely free. Hit that like button as a sign of conviction and confidence that you will be successful in this next bull run, man. Get those likes up. Curtis says, yo, shibArmy. Man, we got some news to talk about today. Shout out to Love Vibes. So let's go, high rollers. David Soto says, God bless you, brother. Happy Thanksgiving, Shib family. And DD, man, salute. Appreciate y'all. Josh M in the building said, we in the building. Antoine said, hi, is Binance going to affect the market? Hey, you can see it already is having a slight effect on the market, y'all. It is having a slight effect on the market. Just keeping it 1,000 with y'all. Josh M says, high rollers, let's go. KO in the building says, what's up, DD? Thanks for all you bring, man. Salute to you. Gary says, party people. David Solo says, good thing Binance CZ is out the way. No more manipulating Jasmine coin. Okay, y'all. So crazy news happening right now as we speak, y'all. Let me share my screen. Shout out to all 40 people in the building, man. Y'all are securing y'all positions in line as a part of the next success stories in crypto. So let's chop it up, man. We got overall market cap has shed about 4% over the last 24 hours. Let's refresh it because this number keeps moving. So right now, sitting at $1.36 trillion. We just seen it at around 1.4 trillion. It was just yesterday around 1.42. But with this news that we seen take place, that has had a negative effect on the market. Now, not as bad as, what we seen with some of the FTX situations and things like that, but still a negative catalyst. And we know positive and negative news is what actually moves the markets. That's what encourages people to buy. That's what encourages people to sell. So let's take a look before we get into the news. Bitcoin $35,997. So just dipped under 36K. We got it down about 4% on the day. Ethereum at 1946, down 3.7% on the day. BNB down 10% on the day. Major news in the market surrounding BNB, or not just BNB, the token itself, but Binance CEO CZ. He was charged in a court today and pled guilty. But we're going to get more into that news soon. So just stay tuned. BNB at 227, down 10.26%. XRP at 58 cents, down 4.94%. Solana at 52.26, down 7.4%. Cardano at 36 cents, down 4.9%. Then we got Doge at 7 cents, down 7 cents. Tron at 9 cents, down 4.7. A lot of red in the market. Timecoin at 232, down 0.5%. Link at 1362, down 5.7%. AVAX at 1912, down 8%. Matic at 73 cents, down 9.3%. DOT at 491, down 7.36%. Then we got Litecoin at $66.66, down 4%. Shiba Inu, 19th place by market cap at 5078, down 7.6%. Now, y'all, I know we've seen a lot of red in the market. None of the top cryptocurrencies are in the green. None of the top 20. Let's see, how far can I go before we find something in the green? So we have to go all the way to number 50. So crazy, out of all tokens, FTX token, FTT, is up 5% on the day. So it's crazy though to see, well, not really crazy, it's expected. It's crazy to see FTX token green on the day, but the rest of the market is red. The top 49 cryptocurrencies all red. Let's take a quick look over at Vegas Inu token. Let's see what the price is sitting at right now. So we just got a nice pullback sitting at 6.07172. This is a supreme buying opportunity. I want to see who is, most serious about Vegas Inu token. I'm waiting to see that first, 10, 20K buy come through. I want to see who really, has that strongest level of conviction. Now, I've seen a few people in my community private stock market game on Facebook. Two of my students, posted. One of them just put 30K into the market. And no, 25K, I believe, into the market. And another one just put 27K into the market. So, I see y'all getting bullish. I see y'all connecting the dots, understanding that right now is the time to really be going big or going home. Because like I said, if you plan to really knock it out the park this bull run, put some real money down. If you're really confident in Vegas Inu token, put some real money down. If you understand how big this next bull run will be, put some real money down. This is not financial advice. I'm just trying to help y'all skip the line or, positions in line for what it would take for you to see that, next level of life-changing money. You got to be willing to put some skin in the game. Again, don't risk more than you're willing to lose, but put some real money down. So that way you can truly experience what it's like to really knock it out the park and hit that home run. So all cryptocurrencies basically are in the red today. When we get market news like this, there's nothing we can do about it except for understand that this is a discount. This is a buying opportunity. This is an opportunity to scoop up legitimate projects for the low. This is basically a pre-Black Friday sale, y'all. We got a pre-Black Friday sale going on Vegas Inu token, BNB right now, Bitcoin right now. A lot of these top cryptocurrencies that are down, 5% or more. Y'all know, really, I like to pull the trigger around 10 to 15%, but this might be a quick Black Friday discount that we're seeing right now. Now, let's take a look at the news going on in the market real quick. Let me take a couple comments. Real quick. Let's see. Shout out to everybody. Leave a comment. Let me know that you are in the building. Shout out to everybody. We got 53 people rocking with us right now, y'all. Shout out to PD pulling up on us, says salute family. Gary says hit the like button, y'all. Come on, press the like button, smash it, do all that. Shout out to Andrea Harris pulling up on us, said hey DD. Danny B in the building says hey DD, high rollers. Can't wait to top off my bags with early pay week tomorrow. Vegas Inu token. Man, salute to Danny B. He understands. Danny B understands what it truly means to dollar cost average to continue adding to that bag. Major Pain says, I think people are waking up to the BS because I thought it would dump quickly and further. Humble says, I'm risking it all. Salute, man. What up, Petey? Josh M says, I'm going to have to grab more VIT in a few. Man, if you're letting this buying opportunity on VIT pass you by, you truly might not understand. You might need another 2 cycles before you are ready for that financial freedom. Veggie Shiba says, 7 mil Shiba going strong. Durham says, bro, why is SHIB going down for a long time? The overall market is going down, y'all. Josh M says, once in a lifetime opportunity. That muffler shop pulled up on us, said, what's up, man? Salute. Appreciate you pulling up. Arden Sink says, just got more SHIB in my bag. Good work. Arden Sink, did you get more VIT in your bag? PD says, broski, I hate what they are doing to CZ. We about to get into it right now, y'all. We about to get into it right now. So shout out to everybody pulling up on the stream. Hit the like button if you already haven't. Show some love to the stream, man. It's absolutely free. So let's get into this, y'all. So we got top stories. Binance CEO pleads guilty to money laundering charges, y'all. I wanted to dive into this with y'all. I did take a quick peek, but I wanted to really, get into the full story with my community. So let's take a look at what's going on and try to assess, how this affects the market, how this can affect us, and, how should we be, viewing this. So from CNN, CEO of world's largest crypto exchange pleads guilty to money laundering violations. That's crazy. That's crazy. I don't know if this is, obviously it's true. It's on CNN, but, I don't know. Like, Petey said, I feel bad for what they're doing to him. Petey, can you explain why you say you feel bad or you hate what they're doing to him? Do you feel he's being wrongly, accused or something like that? Is it something that we missing out on? Because I don't have the full story. That's why we're getting into this right now. Gary says SHIB is garbage. Satoshi has effectively killed it. Man, Gary, I wonder what you're going to say when SHIB start taking off again. Arden Sink said, thumbs up. Appreciate that. KO says, I'm locked and loaded. Just chilling and waiting for 24.25. I am loaded with it too. Good work, KO. Hey, we just got another Black Friday sale on Vegas Inu token. You should be checking it out if you already haven't. And if you haven't added to your bags, not financial advice, but you might want to check it out. Juan says, what's up, high rollers? Humble says, our government is fraud and counterfeit all over the place. They always got to point the finger rather than raising accountability for themselves. That's facts. Durham says, not today or a week, but a long time. Everything is going up last 6 months. SHIB not. No, that's facts. SHIB is up over the last, we just had SHIBs in the 508, 8 level. So we got some price action on SHIB. It's just the prices are pulling back right now. Gary says Gary Gensler is deliberately screwing with crypto. Humble says they are saying that he allowed ISIS, Al-Qaeda, Hamas to use his platform for fun. Shaking my head. The native currency is the real issue. Gary says she could have done much more had the Shibarium team not lied to us. What do you feel they lied about, bro? Love Vibe says if mainstream news reporting this, it is definitely a shakeout. Facts. So let's get into this. Billionaire CZ, Changpeng Zhao, and leading crypto exchange Binance pleaded guilty on Tuesday to federal charges in a watershed moment designed to bring order to the often lawless crypto industry. As part of a coordinated settlement across the federal government, Binance has agreed to pay more than $4 billion in fines and other penalties. Zhao, one of the most powerful figures in crypto, has agreed to step down as CEO from the exchange that he founded, and he will pay a $200 million in fines. Binance, the world's largest crypto exchange, admitted to engaging in anti-money laundering, unlicensed money transmitting, and sanctions violations. U.S. officials described this as the biggest ever corporate resolution that includes criminal charges for an executive. Following a years-long investigation, authorities allege Binance allowed bad actors to freely transact on the platform, enabling everything from child sex abuse and narcotics to terrorist financing for ISIS, Al-Qaeda, and Hamas al-Qassam brigades. Zhao, who has amassed a fortune estimated at more than 23 billion, pled guilty to failing to maintain an effective anti-money laundering program. Okay, so it's not saying that he was money laundering himself. So it's not saying it's like, he was doing something malicious. It's more of like, he created something that basically he allowed to kind of run rampant, allow people to do whatever they wanted with it, even when it was some, illegal things that, people were funding. So U.S. authorities hope the guilty plea from Binance and its founder, on top of the recent conviction of FTX co-founder Sam Bankman-Fried, will send a clear message to bad actors across the crypto industry. Binance became the world's largest crypto exchange in part because of the crimes it committed. Now it is paying one of the largest corporate penalties in U.S. history, Attorney General Merrick Garland said in a statement. It's just really crazy how they do this because, they'll be paying $4 billion, but who does that $4 billion go to? How does that $4 billion, help everyone else? Who's really going to be, benefiting most from that $4 billion? That's an interesting question. So Zhao faces a maximum of 10 years behind bars, though his ultimate sentence will likely be far lower. Federal guidelines likely place the high end of a possible sentence for Zhao around 18 months. Sentencing is ultimately decided by a judge. According to the plea deal, Zhao agreed to prosecutors' recommendation that he pay a fine of $50 million. In addition to the criminal fine, Zhao will pay $150 million in civil penalties, according to Commodities Futures Trading Commission. The proposed consent order also requires Binance to disgorge $1.35 billion of ill-gotten gains and pay a $1.35 billion civil monetary penalty to the CFTC. It's like everybody's shaking them down. All these government entities right now all got their hands in Binance's pocket right now. It's like they all want a cut of that. Binance turned a blind eye to its legal obligations in the pursuit of profits. Treasury Secretary Janet Yellen said in a statement, its willful failures allowed money to flow to terrorists, cyber criminals, and child abusers through its platform. The Binance guilty plea is part of a coordinated settlement reached with a wide range of government agencies, including the Justice Department, Treasury's Financial Crimes Enforcement Network, or FinCEN, the Office of Foreign Asset Controls, and the Commodity Futures Trading Commission. Treasury described the Binance settlement as its largest enforcement in history. The Binance platform was facilitating some truly horrible stuff, everything from terrorist financing to ransomware actions, child pornography, and various scams and frauds, a senior Treasury official told reporters. So this is really like, obviously, yes, some bad things were done, y'all, but let's just be real. You can't stop anybody from just, you could do preventative measures and things like that, but it's crypto, it's decentralized finance. There's going to be some way people are going to figure out how to move money around through the blockchain. It's just going to always be, if it's not Binance, it's going to be through somewhere else. Now, so far from what I'm reading, now, obviously, I know they got a lot of hot keywords in there that, sound horrible, and they are horrible things, but it's not like he was doing these things personally, y'all. Let's keep that in mind. Now, I'm not trying to, excuse, any mistakes that he might have made on his own, but let's not just act like CZ himself was, laundering money or, funding terrorist organizations or anything. Let's keep that in mind. So U.S. officials say Binance allowed more than 100,000 transactions involving illicit activity, as well as more than 1.5 million virtual currency trades that violated U.S. sanctions, including sanctions of Iran, Syria, and Cuba. Just as authorities announced the settlement, Zhao confirmed in a post on X, formerly known as Twitter, that he has stepped down as CEO. Sheesh. Just as authorities announced the settlement, Zhao confirmed, okay, he stepped down. Admittedly, it was not easy to let go emotionally, but I know it is the right thing to do, Zhao said. I made mistakes and I must take responsibilities. This is best for our community, for Binance, and for myself. Zhao will be succeeded by Richard Tang, who previously served as Binance's global head of regional markets. While Binance is not perfect, it has strived to protect users since its early days as a small startup and has made tremendous efforts to invest in security and compliance, the company said in a statement Tuesday. Binance grew at an extremely fast pace globally, made misguided decisions along the way. Today, Binance takes responsibility for this past chapter. So what Binance allegedly did wrong. Federal prosecutors unsealed court records on Tuesday alleging Binance, led by Zhao, processed transactions by customers who operated illicit mixing services and laundered proceeds of darknet market transactions, hacks, ransomwares, and scams. Prosecutors allege that Binance had lax anti-money laundering procedures. This alleged misconduct paved the way for Binance to become king of the crypto exchanges, prosecutors allege. In part because of this scheme, and because defendant prioritized growth, market share, and profits over compliance with U.S. law, Binance became the largest crypto exchange in the world, prosecutors said. And as we go through this, y'all, let me know how y'all feel about this. Prosecutors allege Binance knowingly failed to register as a money service business, willfully violated the Bank Secrecy Act by failing to implement and maintain an effective anti-money laundering program, and willfully caused violations of U.S. economic sanctions. The charges filed in the U.S. District Court for the Western District of Washington accused Binance of a deliberate and calculated effort to profit from the U.S. market without implementing controls required by U.S. laws. I just want to say, y'all, a lot of the laws, a lot of things are BS. A lot of these things are only implemented, for the best sake of, the powers that be, those that control a lot of the things that are going on, y'all. If it's not benefiting them, because guess what? They break these same laws all the time. And what do? They pay a small fine. The fine is always smaller. The fine is always smaller than the amount of money you made. Let's say you made $1 billion or $100 billion and your fine is $750 million. Like, so what? They'll continue to do that all the time. And it's what it's what we see a lot of officials do, a lot of, business executives and people in high positions. This is what they do all the time. They make the money, break a couple laws, and the fine is always smaller than the money that they made. So, they continue to do it. So it's like, let's not just paint CZ as this just horrible, person, because it's not even easy to, we see what's going on with the SEC and whatnot. A lot of crypto companies are trying to do things the right way, but they're not getting the clarity that is needed in order to, get these, different, whether they're licenses or, just being allowed to do certain things in the space. There's all this, these games that are being played on, you can't do this with this and this. They won't make it clear. So of course we're going to have people who are operating outside of certain guidelines when everything is not fully clear. But prosecutors alleged misconduct started as early as August 2017, continued to at least October 2022, and included certain Binance officers, directors, employees, and agents. As Garland detailed the federal government's investigation into Binance, he mentioned a message that one compliance employee sent in February 2019 that said the crypto exchange ought to get a banner that says, "Is washing drug money too hard these days? Come to Binance. We got cake for you." Sheesh. Now that's crazy. What was that? So he mentioned a message that one compliance employee sent in February 2019 that said crypto exchange ought to get a banner that says it's Washington. Okay, so that could have just been somebody that, seen the lax, regulations and just recognized how easy it was to, possibly wash money or move money through it. But that doesn't mean that's CZ himself. It says a compliance employee. But by failing to comply with U.S. law, Binance made it easy for criminals to move their stolen funds and illicit proceeds on its exchanges, Garland said. U.S. officials won't tolerate crime via crypto. Proponents of digital currencies point out that the great majority of business done via crypto is lawful and legitimate, and a cottage industry of companies have emerged in the last 5 years that work with law enforcement to track digital transactions. But top U.S. officials made it crystal clear Wednesday that they'll continue to keep a close eye on illicit activities surrounding crypto. Today's actions show that if you serve U.S. customers, you must comply with U.S. law, said Nicole Argentieri, acting assistant attorney general. U.S. financial institutions are the gatekeepers for the safety and the security of our financial system. And because Binance serves a substantial amount of U.S. customers, it was a U.S. financial institution that was required to comply with anti-money laundering laws. Binance legal woes follow the collapse of another crypto exchange, FTX, and the conviction of its founder, Sam Bankman-Fried, on fraud charges. Those are the most extreme examples of the greater scrutiny that the law enforcement and regulators have brought in recent months to the largely unregulated crypto industry. But ransomware gangs from Russia and money laundering launderers from North Korea, for example, continue to see crypto as core to their business model and have often used publicly available tools or mixing services to hide their ill-gotten gains. The U.S. Justice Department in August unsealed federal charges against the co-founders of one such service, Tornado Cash, accusing them of moving $1 billion in cryptocurrency for criminals. One of the Tornado Cash co-founders has pled not guilty to the charges, while the other remains at large. Officials said they are taking an aggressive whole-of-government approach to rooting out financial crimes via crypto. So you have seen both in our actions today and in prior cases that we will be relentless in using every tool that we currently have to deploy against those who seek to use technologies in a way to abuse those platforms or that don't prevent the use of those platforms for illicit activities, Deputy Attorney General Lisa Monaco said. Monaco pointed to the creation of the National Cryptocurrency Enforcement Team within the Justice Department as an example that the feds mean business, including how government entities collaborate on investigating crimes involving crypto. Some think more needs to be done. Regrettably, today's settlement is not an outlier, and the lawlessness, if not criminal activities of crypto, will continue and increase until all prosecutors, regulators, and elected officials force the industry to act like all other law-abiding people and firms in the financial industry. Dennis Keller, co-founder, president, and CEO of Better Markets, said in a statement. So what is Binance? Everybody knows what Binance is already, so we're not going to read that. But sheesh, y'all, this is crazy. So it looks like not only is he paying around, total of upwards of $4 billion, but he might be facing 10 plus years in prison. They said that it's likely he won't get more than 18 months, but sheesh, to see them really trying to lock CZ up is wild, y'all. I mean, obviously, I know they hate everybody who's, champion for crypto, is pushing crypto further. They want to, bring all those people under their, thumb. But sheesh, this is crazy. Let me see what y'all think in the comment section, man. I think this is crazy. Obviously, this is going to have this effect that we're seeing in the markets right now. Market at $1.36 trillion, but it didn't. Yes, BNB did go from around 260 down to 227. So yeah, we were hit pretty hard. We went from 269.92 down to 227. That's what happens when there's negative news. But guess what? Those that are bullish, because of this pullback that we're seeing, this just gives everybody a chance to load up again before the bull run kicks in. We needed something to bring prices down. And look at the fear and greed index. It's still at a 74. So even though, hold on one second. Man, my bad, y'all. My bad, y'all. I had a very, very important phone call that I had to take. Let me see, man. Where we at? My bad, y'all. That was a very, very important phone call. Y'all know how it be if y'all ever had them real important phone calls. Let's see. Shib is building value in its ecosystem to bring back to the token. Yeah, you got to really be able to see the full vision of what Shib is trying to accomplish. Shiba Inu right now is building what I would consider one of the most ambitious goals in crypto right now. How can you sleep on that? Obviously, we don't like everything the way it's being done and et cetera, et cetera. But at the same time, how can you sleep on that? The first digital state, all that is just a bonus on top of what Shiba Inu is already, the community we have already. All that is just a bonus, y'all. Gary says they built up the hype promising super Shiba burns and never delivered. So yeah, I understand how you feel about that. We did expect to see, some very large burns coming from Shiba. Obviously, it's not over with yet. We still have to give it time to fully develop, fully, blossom, fully, become the platform that it is meant to be before we can just write it off. But I can understand, you didn't see those big burns out the gate. That is a little disappointing. Mike Jones says, just in time. What's up, big bro? What's up, high roller? Salute. Shout out to Mike Jones pulling up. Humble says, government took $4 billion and scam the rest of us. We won't know how they used it or what it was used for. Just another money grab by the real criminals. Petey said, I never had a problem with Binance. I think BlackRock did this 3 months ago. I seen a video saying Binance has to come down off the high horse so ETF can be approved. Sheesh. Steven says, going to buy Biden ice cream. Shout out to Keithia Lockhart. Salute. Josh M said, Mike Jones, salute. Gary says, Trumper, no politics here. Dude Tyler says, yo, what's up, guys? Salute. Muffler Shop says, the government, just like everything else they do. Dude Tyler says, this is the bull run. Green and light, guys. Steve says, LOL. Humble says, ETFs need an issuer, and all these digital currencies are decentralized. No one person can issue the token for an ETF. Humble says they are manipulating the market with the news and their government and corporate partners. And then when the markets takes off, they shook many out. Man, that's exactly what they're doing. That's exactly what they're doing. They're shaking the prices down, hoping to scare the average everyday investor so that y'all get out of y'all positions. Do not be fooled. Please do not be fooled by them. I'm gonna have to get another I'm thinking about it. I'm not sure yet, but I want to get somewhere where we can talk, kind of more open, more explicitly about, deeper into some of these topics, because y'all know YouTube be tripping on me sometimes. So, we got to kind of play it a little safer on YouTube, but we're thinking of some other options because there's some serious conversations that need to be had with, sometimes some serious language. But Juan says, I wish the government would go after the government for the same thing. They'll never. Hey, I was just gonna say the same. Gary said they will never do that. That is why they are taking out the competition. Facts. Steve said that is very true. Veggie Chief says it's like catching a $20 fine for robbing a bank. Facts. Content creator says good evening, DecemberDeMarco. Salute. Appreciate you pulling up. Gary says pretty much. Carabo says we need Shiba to go down so people can sell, then we can buy low and make millions next year, 24. So KM got the right idea. Gary says, of course, U.S. officials won't tolerate crime using crypto. They have no way of getting their cut. Quintessential says, DeMarco, of all the senators in Congress have been bought with fiat since forever. Central banks, Rothschilds, a scam. See, Quintessential know what's going on. Carbo says the USA government want to eat our money. It's why they keep making up stories. Stop the USA. Gary says 66 watching and only 50 likes. WTF, guys. Come on, y'all got to run those likes up. If y'all rock with me, if y'all rock with yourselves and y'all truly believe in yourselves that you will be a part of the next crypto success stories, and you got to do everything you can to make sure that happens, you need to be hitting that like button, man. Gary says this dude is paying what AstraZeneca profited in 2019. Mike Jones says SEC has become the U.S. government mafia, all about the money. Facts. Roland says the shake off before the big bull run. Facts, y'all. Do not get shaken off. If you get shaken off right now because of this news, it wasn't meant for you. You weren't meant to see, crypto riches, crypto, whatever. And I ain't trying to be harsh on nobody. I'm just trying to really let y'all know that this is the game they play. They play this game intentionally. They intentionally make people feel fearful. So that way they get you out of your positions. That way you sell. That way you don't buy the dip. That way you're afraid to, put more money in while it's going down. And guess what? They load it up. They fill that dip up. And then next thing you know, everything is all smooth sailing again. Prices back moving all in the green. Don't fall for it, man. Do not be afraid of what you see in the news. They do that on purpose to stir up your emotions and get your psyche tripped out, y'all. Juan says BlackRock will take this chance to bring down the market before January. Jay Buller says, can y'all hear me? And if they do, that just creates a buying opportunity. No matter what they want to do to the market right now, y'all, the Bitcoin halving is in April or May of next year, y'all. It's coming. Quintessential says no sound. Gary says, I think he had to answer his phone. Okay, let me skip these ones. Look, man, you got to have tabs. When you're doing real due diligence and research, you're going to have them tabs up, man. That just lets y'all know how deep into this information we go. And y'all don't even know. This ain't even all the tabs, y'all. I got a whole list of tabs that open up on this side panel also. Probably like another 100 and some tabs up here, y'all. This crazy. I'm like one of those people that I just, if it's something I'm researching, I end up opening up another tab, I end up, opening up another, something about it. And I just keep going down that rabbit hole. Perry says, that's funny. He was operating in the USA for approximately 10 years. Now he committed a crime. This what evil greed looks like. Durham says, maybe toilet. Gary says, no, it was his phone. Juan says, what happened? DoorDash. Mike Jones said, money calling. Y'all funny. Anonymous says, CZ, love CZ. He allowed even the poorest of people to get their toes wet in crypto world. They're just pissed though they were too slow to the party. Hats off to CZ for taking one for the team. Chris says the politicians benefit from that fine. That's their bonus for the year. Hey, that sounds like facts. I really believe it. Mike Jones says Claybro shibArmy too, but he mad the team block him. did Claybro got blocked by the team? Juan says, so he did not plead guilty to selling unregistered security. Nope, it doesn't look like that. It looks like they trying to find anything. It's like they could find anything on you if they want, just by operating in crypto. That's why it's such a sticky, situation. Dude, Tyler says you're good, DD. Let's get a war room together. Yeah, we need something like that, man, like a war room where we could really just, really go hard. We don't got to sugarcoat nothing. We can, just really put it all out there. Kenzo says, feel like closing my short on BNB. Jeez, Kenzo get money both ways. Good work. Juan says, Rumble. Dude, Tyler says, heck yeah, humble. So many tabs I gave up trying to organize. Real Mom Star said, I thought I had a lot of tabs. Humble says they want all the attention off of them and what's really happening. Eventually, they are going to run out of distractions. War Thunder says, what is with the Shiba Inu price concepts? You see BS stuff with people saying, oh, it will be $1 or 1 cent or even $11. I hold 80 million in SHIB for over a year. Nothing moves. It's saying you just got to be patient, Warren Thunder. I know it's hard. I know it's hard right now, especially, you've been holding on for a little while, especially if you're new to cryptocurrency investing and you truly don't understand it. You got to be patient. Give it time. Don't fall for all those, ridiculous price predictions where you see, people saying Shiba Inu is going to be $30. Like I said, my true price prediction that I'm looking at, that I'm aiming towards, is 1 cent. Obviously, we would be happy if it went further than that in the future, but that's where we need to focus on right now. We don't need to be, really going to $1 and $10 and all this right now. We need to worry about 1 cent first. But the overall market has been stagnant, man. We've been in bear market conditions. When that's the case, we can't help it. There's nothing we can do about that. Nigo89 says the government UK and US planning to enter to digital money. That's why they need to bring the market down. Facts. Gary says, yup, Claybro got blocked when he began questioning the changes ShibArmy was going through, which deviated from original promises. So Satoshi blocked him. Damn, they blocked Clay. Come on, man. Clay is truly for the shibArmy, I believe. He just calls out the things that he doesn't like to see, or the things he has questions about, and a lot of those things I've seen him question. I think he has some right to, ask those questions. Juan says Rumble would be a good space for real talks. Okay, I might have to look into that. I heard of it, but I never jumped on that platform. But yeah, y'all, this is absolutely crazy what we see taking place right now. CZ and his company paying over $4 billion. CZ facing up to 10 years, possibly might see at the most 18 months. That's a year and a half. Still absolutely crazy. SEC, DOJ, FinCEN, just the government as a whole, they are putting the squeeze down on crypto. Think about it for a moment. Why do they want to do it now? And why haven't they been did it? Connect the dots. They want the prices to go lower now. After they seen this rally that we were in, after they seen we broke out of that bearish trend, they're saying, oh, we see what's about to happen. So now we need to disturb the market, so that way we can get our good entries. We can get our perfect entry positions. When prices drop low, we can buy it up, and then we can let everything cool off and run back up into all-time highs. That's what they want to do, y'all. Don't allow them. I mean, they're going to be able to do it anyway because we can't really stop them as a whole, but just you don't get tricked out of your position. Please don't get tricked out of your spot, man. So let's see. SEC sues Kraken, sparking renewed calls for congressional action on crypto. So we seeing a lot of squeeze being put down on different crypto companies right now because they want the price to drop low. So that way the powers that be, the government, the executives, the top players, they can scoop it all up for the low and make even more money. This is how the rich get richer and the poor get poorer, y'all. Humble says Clay doesn't deserve to be blocked. Nah, definitely not. Double O says your opinion. You think at any point Volt will outperform SHIB in this bull run coming up? Quite honestly, I'm not sure if you mean by market cap outperform, but it's a possibility that it can outperform as far as percentage increase. Do I think Volt is going to go over SHIB's market cap this next bull run? Honestly, no. But SHIB has, blown up so much that the upside is going to be less than what the upside with Volt Inu is. So that's, how I look at that situation. Gary says Clay isn't the only one. They blocked anyone who questioned them. Dude says, I'll be happy with SHIB at 0.005. Facts. Gary says, by the way, Rumble is good, but be aware it is a huge mega platform. So be prepared for some BS. Nigo says the government fear what they can't control. That's facts. So let's take a look at what they're trying to control over here with the SEC. So, jeez. Okay, so let me zoom in so y'all can read along with me. So the Securities and Exchange Commission sued Kraken on Monday evening, accusing one of the world's largest cryptocurrency exchanges of illegally operating as a securities exchange without first registering with the regulator. We allege that Kraken made a business decision to reap hundreds of millions of dollars from investors rather than coming into compliance with the securities laws. That decision resulted in a business model rife with conflicts of interest that place investors' funds at risk, Gerbier Grual, director of the SEC Division of Enforcement, said in a statement. The latest move by SEC Chair Gary Gensler to crack down on crypto has drawn criticism from the industry and some of its biggest advocates, and renewed calls for Congress to provide clarity on the regulation of digital assets. In a blog post following the lawsuit, Kraken denied it deals in securities, saying the SEC is demanding compliance with a regime that doesn't exist. We strongly disagree with the SEC's claims, stand firm in our view that we do not list securities, and plan to vigorously defend our position, Kraken CEO Dave Ripley wrote on X, formerly known as Twitter. The SEC filed similar lawsuits against Binance, the largest global crypto exchange, and Coinbase, the largest U.S. crypto exchange, in June. Both trading platforms are fighting the allegations. We're disappointed to see the SEC engage in another example of clear overreach by filing an action against Kraken, Marissa Tashman-Copel, senior counsel at the Blockchain Association, said in a statement. The SEC's actions underscores the need for our elected representatives, not overzealous regulators, to establish regulatory clarity for the digital asset industry. House committees advanced the Financial Innovation and Technology, or FIT, for the 21st Act over the summer, but Congress has yet to pass a comprehensive framework laying out the rules of the road for the industry. So basically, it's not clear on how to fall into, regulatory guidelines. It's just they don't have a set rule book out there, or a web page where it gives different crypto companies the opportunity to fall in line. They're basically just saying, do it if you want to, but if you do something we don't like, we're going to come after you, which is kind of crazy. So the SEC cannot continue ruling by enforcement, Senator Cynthia Lummis of Wyoming said on X. Lummis and Senator Kristen Gillibrand of New York reintroduced their crypto bill, the Lummis-Gillibrand Responsible Financial Innovation Act, this summer. Kraken and Coinbase both voiced support for a previous version of the bill, which lays out a comprehensive framework for regulating crypto assets. Both exchanges are in the top 5 industry spenders on federal lobbying, which has ballooned from $2.5 million in 2020 to $8.5 million amid the bull market in 2021 to 22.2 million in 22, according to a new analysis by CoinGecko of Open Secrets lobbying data. The crypto industry has already spent more than $20 million on federal lobbying in the first 9 months of 2023, putting the industry on track for a record lobbying year. That's approximately 19.7% of the $102.6 million Wall Street has spent on federal lobbying so far this year, the CoinGecko analysis found. So sheesh, almost 1/5 of all the funds being spent on federal lobbying is coming through, these individuals to put from crypto. So in her statement on X, Lummis called on Congress to pass a regulatory framework to provide clear rules to the SEC. In the meantime, the SEC shows no signs of stopping its crusade to rein in the crypto industry. Kraken's choice of unlawful profits over investors' protection is one we see far too often in the space. And today we're both holding Kraken accountable for its misconduct and sending a message to others to come into compliance, Guru said. So what do y'all think about that? How do y'all feel about that? Obviously, I know a lot of y'all, don't like the SEC, but doesn't it feel like they're just reaching, anywhere they can to try to, kick up some dust? War Thunder Action said, what's your feeling on Cardano? Been hearing near having a bit. You could see 11 per share on Cardano. I'm bullish on Cardano. Cardano is one of those blue chips that I think, over the next, 5 to 10 years will still be around. And those holding it will simply be happy. Y'all got to understand, crypto is very simple. It's very, very simple. It's some, you can make it complex, but overall it's simple. You do some fundamental analysis, do some technical analysis, do some looking into the community, figuring out what the plans are, for the project, or just try to get a better understanding of the project. And then you determine if you want to invest, and then you just hold it. If you don't believe that project will be around for the next 5 to 10 years, then you wouldn't say you're too confident on it. If you think it'll be around for the next, 1 to 3 years or 1 to 5 years, then maybe you can have a medium level of confidence. But One like Cardano, you got to look at what it's already done, how far it came already, and what value does it add to the overall market. And you got to understand it has a strong community as well. Cardano is one of those ones that is highly talked about, similar to a Shiba Inu, even though it's considered one of the blue chips. Roland says, I'm going to be like Pac-Man and gobble up the sale. 7-7 bullish. Get ready, you guys and gals. Juan says, MAGA isn't the people trying to silence people and take away freedom of speech. FTX token having a minor pump following Binance news. FTX making a comeback. What you think? I don't think it'll come back too far. It might see some excitement, from people just seeing the green. People chase green, so that might add a little more to it. But I overall think, people are going to pull back on FTX token unless we get some new clarity on it. But right now I don't see it being out of the in the clear yet. Major Payne said Australia preparing for CBDCs and digital ID. Mike Jones says US trying to put laws in place to block CBDCs. Gary says, I don't have a problem with the SEC until they begin screwing with financial institutions, which put the markets in turmoil. They should just set rules and let it be. I agree, because the SEC's position is important. They do, their job is to protect investors, and we do need investors to be protected, because if there was no consequences to anything in the crypto space, people would be going wild. It's already the wild, wild west, but people will really be going crazy if there was 0% of, any backlash, or, you could be held accountable for anything. So, the SEC's job is important. They just need to, do it and do it right. Gary says, but where was the SEC when Wall Street went rogue during the mortgage run and crisis? Facts. That's the crazy part. That's the part that I don't like. It's like, okay, yeah, if you're legitimate and your job is to do this, that's perfectly fine. But when you act crazy, play crazy, and you're going after one, but turning a blind eye to the other, and just acting like as if your pockets aren't being lined and you aren't benefiting from any of these things, it's like, nah, move out the way. You holding us up. Because I guarantee you, if they do the math and follow the money somewhere, I'm pretty sure Gary Gensler is getting paid somewhere outside of his SEC position. And I'm pretty sure it's to, kind of keep things, kind of from really blowing up, basically. Juan says, yes, the FCC is just a government lapdog. Bingo, Gary. I converted all my 88 into Vegas Inu, man. Salute to Roland, man. Shout out to Roland, man. I got something special. Mike Jones says I'm bullish on 88, but I got something special for the most bullish person on Vegas Inu token, y'all. I got something extremely special for the most bullish person on Vegas Inu. Connect the dots, y'all. We got a nice dip taking place right now. We're sitting at 6 zeros, 7304. Obviously, if you understand how cryptocurrency works, you understand how community works, you understand how solid, legitimate projects work, this is a buying opportunity. It's not financial advice, but this is a buying opportunity. This is one of the lowest levels we've seen the price since it ever first reached this price. So that's a clear sign that you want to grab more, especially knowing that this is not a rug pull, knowing that you don't have to worry about waking up tomorrow and the project has disappeared. You want to have a solid project, multiple projects that you can move into this next bull run with and have conviction. I try to tell y'all, if you don't have conviction on one of these going into this next bull market, you're going to miss out on a lot of money. You're going to miss out on a lot of money. If you don't have a low market cap play that you can, load up on, you're going to miss out on a lot of money. Vegas Inu token is the perfect project presented for our community to be able to have this opportunity. It was launched right at the perfect time for a reason. You just have to play your cards right. Now, obviously, Vegas Inu token isn't the only project out there, but it is one of the safest projects out there, set up with excellent tokenomics, 2% reflections to holders, 3% going towards liquidity, 7% to marketing. It's one of the most solid projects out there leading up into the bull run with a true community, and you don't have to worry about getting rugged, honeypotted, or anything of that sort, y'all. 2% reflections to all holders just for simply dining in. So don't pay attention. Prices, okay, if you can handle looking at the price, but for those that get jittery or emotional when they see the price move, don't pay attention to price. Just understand what you hold. You got to know what you hold. I got to always bring this story up because it's so true. The first people that were investing into Shiba Inu, the earliest people, had you put $1,000 into Shiba Inu, your $1,000 would have dropped so far that it would have only been worth $1. That shook out a lot of people. But the people that held on, they made life-changing money, y'all. I'm trying to put it down so y'all can pick it up, man. Crypto is very, very simple. Find legit projects with strong communities and ride it out. Ride it out. You should be having a big bag of Vegas Inu tokens simply off the fact. Think about how many projects you've risked money in. How many projects have you gambled in? How many projects have you not known who the developer was and you invested in? I want to know that in the chat right now. Drop in the chat. How many projects have you bought into and you did not know who the developer was? I'm going to give y'all a minute for that. Drop it. Go ahead, drop it. How many projects you bought into and you had zero clue who the developer was? You had zero clue where the developer was located in the world. Keep it real. Keep it real. Because with Vegas Inu token, you don't have to worry about that. So you should be more bullish than you've ever been on a project that you did not know who the developer was. Because at any moment, that developer could have decided to do anything and there would be no backlash because what? You don't even know who the person is. You need a project that you can feel confident in, that you can truly load up on. So that way you can really make your money, make you some money. Let's go. Shout out to whoever that was super bullish coming in with the 200, man. But I want to see who the most bullish person on Vegas Inu token is. I'm telling you, that first $10,000 buy, that first $20,000 buy, I got something special for you. I want to know who the most bullish is. Because y'all got to understand, we are very, very early. Remember, when in doubt, zoom out. So look, let's take a look. Let's zoom out real quick. Let's zoom out. Now, it might look like something, but if we zoom out, look how small we are in the overall grand scheme of things. We could eventually see it, however it plays out. Not saying it's going to play like this, but just understand this is how early you are. This is how early you are right now with Vegas Inu token. If you have not loaded up, right now is the time to load the boat. It's the time to load it up. What are you waiting for? What are you afraid of? Are you afraid of financial freedom? You gotta have I recommend you having several projects that you go into this next bull run with. A project low cap like Vegas Inu token with a very strong community, solid development team, so that way your money is safe and you can confidently add to your bag without worrying about getting rug pulled. You want to have a project like that. You want to have a project like Shiba Inu. You want to have a project like Inu. And of course, you want to have some blue chips as well. But if you really want to knock it out the park, you're going to have a gem. What gem do you got? Vegas Inu token is the gem. We just getting started. Launched right before the bull run. Perfect timing. Perfect tokenomics. You want to wait for this bull run to pass so that way you have to sit through 2 more cycles? You got to be crazy. When you got somebody like DecemberDeMarco here telling y'all from experience the way this goes, but it's perfectly fine because everybody can't win. Everybody can't win. We need a few people to lose. We need a few people to sit on the sidelines. We need a few people to, not be sure yet. But those that are sure, those that truly understand, the time is now, man. When this market starts to move, you will not get another chance. You'll be sitting there waiting and praying that the prices come back lower, what you're seeing now, and it won't happen. Take advantage of the opportunity that's in front of you. I know it can be hard sometimes to buy in the red, but that is the way to do it. You buy when there's blood in the streets. 15 to 20% discount, you should be going crazy on assets that you believe in. Right now, we got a 23% discount on VIT right now. Vegas Inu token, 23% off right now. If this is not a Black Friday sale, I don't know what is. Load the boat so you can cross the finish line with us. The more money you put down, the further you move up the line. Everybody essentially has to kind of wait in this line of, okay, this person is hits their success level, this person, and eventually you're somewhere in that line. If you want to move up positions in that line, put some real money down. Now remember, don't put more than you're willing to risk losing, but put some real money down. What are you waiting for? What are you going to do with the dollars? Do you want to hit a home run this next bull run or not? That's what you got to ask yourself. Shout out to everybody rocking with us, man. Y'all the realest of the real. Let's see. Gary says, Didi, wait when the crypto gets regulated and the credit rating agencies have to assign ratings so they can be traded on the New York Stock Exchange. Just remember what they did to the mortgage-backed securities. FCC only does what they're told is what means. FCC is for radio and TV, not currency or finance. You're thinking of FTC. Can't start going over a few charts and the market going to start selling off in a major way after the news today. That's perfectly fine. The people who are selling, those aren't the ones that are going to get rich this next bull run. I promise you that. Those people selling off of the news because they're afraid, those people ain't getting rich. I can tell you that right now. I've been around this market a few times now. I've seen how it plays out. I've seen how it works. Buy the red, y'all. Buy into the red. You should be diving into the red. That's the cheat code. I don't know how to say it more clear. I do not know how to say it more clear for y'all. Gary says, I got 200 plus million VIT. Let's go, Gary. I think you need some more, man. How bullish are you on VIT, man? Michael says, even NVIDIA selling off and market's going to correct again and major selling coming in now by so many companies guiding lower and NVIDIA going to take tech down. That's what happens. Somebody starts to sell off, people get afraid, and they all start selling at the bottom. They all start selling at the bottom because they're afraid. Guess what? Those people that are afraid, that's just what Warren Buffett teaches us when he said, the markets are a device to transfer money from the hands of the impatient to the patient. He could have just said from the scared to the not scared too, y'all, because that's the same thing. These markets are transferring money from the hands of the scared to the not scared. Those that are scared are giving up money to the ones that are not scared. Durham says about 12. He done bought into 12 coins that he didn't know who the developer was. Humble said bought into too many. Bought into too many coins and didn't even know who the developer was. But we're here with Vegas Inu token. You know who the developer is. You know the history we have in the space. You got to connect the dots, man. You got to connect the dots. Roland says, buy the dip, guys. Mike Jones says 15. You bought 15 different, and I ain't mad at you, bro. I bought more than that. But I'm just saying, some of y'all out there have bought 15 different projects and didn't know who the developer was. Do you know what that means? That means you can get rugged. I'm not saying you just because you know who the developer is means you can't get rugged, but boy, those odds are a lot higher when you don't know who that dev is behind the scenes. Because whenever the project, whenever they don't want to deal with it anymore, guess what? Sayonara. On to the next. While you left just like you're not knowing what's going on. This is why you want to have a project like Vegas Inu token. Y'all know how we rocking. This next bull run, you know, we gonna see. We gonna see. I'm gonna see who those success stories are. Remember, I'm taking notes. I'm taking names. I'm memorizing everybody. You know, because I want to see who those next people that come from this bull market, this upcoming bull market, and they're a part of those success stories. Because I'm gonna look back in my, you know, my mental notes and, you know, any other notes that I've taken and see, is this one of those ones that, you know, moved like that they were going to be on this list? Is this one of the people that moved like they were going to be a part of the next success stories? Oh, yeah, I can see this is a person who was a channel member. Yeah, I can see this is a person who's super bullish in the Telegram. Yeah, I can see this is a person who continued to do their due diligence. Yeah, I can see this is a person who was buying a dip, not afraid of it. Yeah, I can see this is a person who was putting some real money down. Some real money down. Those are the people that are going to be a part. I'm telling you, go in my private. Guess what? Hold on. Let me pull the camera up. Let me pull the camera up so y'all know it ain't no cap in my rap. Y'all, who think it's some cap in my rap, man? Who think it's cap in my rap? Because I got the receipts. I got the receipts. Let me see. Let me go to one of my memories today. How do I get there? Let me see. Okay, here we go. Here we go. I'm about to turn the camera back on for this one. I'm turning the camera back on for this one. Okay, let's see. Take a look at this, y'all. So this is just one of the posts that I made 2 years ago during the last bull run. Here's a post one of my students made right here. I don't know if y'all can see this. Hold on. Hold on, let me see. Let me see if I can. Let me see. Hold on. Because he posted screenshots and everything. He also, you know, DM me and showed me personally as well. But you can, if you're a member of Private Stock Market Game, I'm sure somebody on this stream right here is a member of Private Stock Market Game and will be able to see this post. But look at the post right here. I'm gonna read this post, what this post says to y'all. This is one of my, okay, it's a little clear right there. Okay, there we go. So I'm gonna just boil it down. One of my students made $385,000 with the receipts to prove it. No cap in my rap. Do you want to hit a home run or not? I'm telling you the recipe to do it. This is one of my students, $385,000. Guess how long it took him to make it? 4 months. 4 months. He personally hit me up. This was Joseph Smith, November 19th, 21. He says, bro, I just want to hit you up and say, he says, bruh, I just want, so this, let me go back, y'all. Y'all see I'm breaking the sweat right here. This is serious right now, y'all. Bruh, I just wanted to hit you up to say thank you. Real talk. I'm almost in tears because of you putting yourself out there and keeping our community educated, informed. On the last 3 months, I have made over $400,000 using your course. Please share with the group, but I would rather remain anonymous. My bad for saying your name up there, bro, but it's been 2 years ago. But there, and then he also, mentioned about Shinobi and says, thank you again, bro. Salute. I'm one of your double OGs. LOL. Double OG smart money gains. Eat the zero. Shib is next. This is no cap, y'all. This is no cap. And he showed it and he shared a screenshot, but also, even more info with me in the DM. This is no cap, y'all. What I'm telling y'all, if you haven't made your first 6 figures, if you have not touched your first 100,000 and you're not listening to me, I don't know what to tell you. You must don't like money. You cannot like money. You cannot like money if you're sitting here listening to me and I'm giving you the dots to connect and it's not connecting. Because y'all got to understand, this ain't financial advice. I can't tell you to buy, sell, hold, transfer, burn, any of that. But I can tell you to connect the dots, man. That's not it. That's just a recent memory. Think about it. Today is November 21st. That just popped up in my memories. So this was just, something that just came around. Let me see. I got another one here. Let's see. Where we at? So take a look at this here. So this is his video.
What's going on? StockGoat, Smart Money Games. My name is J.E. I'm double OG, Smart Money Games. DecemberDeMarco. Just want to give a shout out to you, King. Salute to you, man, because of your teachings and your tutoring and the gift that you've given us with your book. Your technical analysis course. I purchased your book. I purchased your technical analysis course. And I followed you on YouTube. I make sure I pressed my notification bell. So I'm part of the notification gang. Pull up, ASAP, because I know you always dropping the hotness. And with crypto, everything's time sensitive. But based off that, in the last couple of months, I was able to gain over 6 figures in a bunch of the different trades that I had. And, just a lot of it, I had been doing with reading the charts, doing, the technical analysis, looking at the Bollinger Bands. My number one favorite tool to use is the RSI to find out if...
Come on, that's in my course, man. That's in my course.
Sold or overbought. That's like my number one indicator, alongside with my Fibonacci report, Fibonacci tool, retracement tool. Based off that, I was able to.
We gonna.
See here, I was able to.
Oh, he even put up the chart.
My spider lines here. Based off
he even pulled up the chart, y'all. This is somebody who actually, I know I don't promote it often, but I actually have a few courses for those that are the most serious, for those that want to, really take it to the next level. I have courses available for y'all. This is somebody who actually purchased. He even got the hoodie, y'all. Did y'all see he had the hoodie on and the hat? He got this is somebody, when I said I'm gonna go back in my notes and I'm gonna see who was the most serious. People like him, they show that they're the most serious. Just because he bought the hoodie and the hat doesn't mean he's the most serious, but that's just showing that he's just willing to, put in. He's willing to, just take it all in. He's willing to just really go hard for this. He's representing. He's putting his money where his mouth is. He's truly believing. And from that, he was able to make over $400,000, y'all. Come on, man. You got to connect the dots. I'm trying to pull as many people across as possible. Let me see. We got another one. Let me see. I'm trying to find my one of my one students. Okay, I don't know how to go to that one exactly, but let me see.
Right.
Man, my students like making money, man. Let's see. I got a lot of stuff to scroll through. Okay, yeah, I got too much stuff to scroll through. I thought it would be quicker to get through this, but I didn't realize I post this much. And I guess this is other group members post as well. Sheesh, that's a lot of posts. Okay, y'all, I ain't about to keep scrolling. It's literally thousands of posts.
Yo, what's up? This is K Rock.
Okay, y'all, here we go.
From PM Don. Some may know me just as K Rock, the producer. Cool. But listen.
Hold on.
And no, this not no clickbait.
Hold on. This one of my students that made $3 million. $3 million. It's no cap in my rap. I'm trying to tell y'all, I'm literally dropping it down so you can pick it up. It's up to you. You don't got to pick it up. But for those that do pick it up, they're going to be happy that they did. So take a look at this, y'all. November 10th, 21. Another one of my students just became a crypto millionaire. He just made $3 million following my investment education on my YouTube channel. So take a look at this right here, y'all. I'm gonna play the video. First, let me try to get it where y'all can see it first. And he personally showed me that this is not just, some what is it called, Photoshop, This was the real deal, his balance. This was the real deal. Let me know, can y'all see that? I'm going to play the video in 1 second. This is for those that are thinking about maybe connecting the dots like I'm trying to put it down. So I don't know if y'all can see this clearly. I'm trying my best where y'all can see it. But shout out to K-Rock though, y'all. So in this one screenshot, it was 2.9, so $2,981,000 and eight. I can't even say it. $2,981,810.22. Now he showed, I know this one only says 2.9, but he showed me another one that was like, he had like another 2 accounts, one with like 20 in it, another with like 35K in it. So if you round all that up, that put him to over $3 million what he was able to make. And this was another one of my students, y'all. 3 million. Let me play the video. Damn it. I hope I didn't just mess that up. That's gonna suck. Okay, there we go.
No, this not no clickbait video, no way. Yo, what's up? This is Yo, what's up? This is K-Rock. Yo, what's up? This is K-Rock.
I don't know why it's doing that.
This is K-Rock. Some may know me from PM
Okay, there we go.
Know me just as K-Rock, the producer. Cool. But listen, this video, and no, this not no clickbait video, no weird shit or none of that. This video is a thank you video to my man DecemberDeMarco, and I'm gonna tell you why. He's the one, and I've been an avid fan of his channel since like 6 months now, but he's the reason why I knew and understood Shiba Inu. Okay, also Saitama as well. So those two are my favorite, but especially Shiba Inu. Right, I got into Shiba Inu months ago via a probit. And then transfer out from probit when I made some profit into Coinbase. Made a lot of money in Coinbase. Had $100,000 in the Coinbase, and I grew over into a large portfolio. And then also threw some money into Webull. Now Webull, I put over 10 grand plus in that. And I start noticing Webull was.
Hold on once. Did y'all hear what he said?
A month's time, but when I put.
Did you hear him say he put some real money down? That was just one he was talking about. He put over 10K in Webull. 10K alone right there. He put some real money down and ended up making over $3 million, y'all. This video is about 1 minute and 50 seconds. So I don't know if y'all want me to play the whole video, but
10 grand plus 10 grand turned to 12, 12 turned into 14, 14 went to 18 and 20.
Hold on.
And I start noticing Webull was within a month's time. But when I put 10 grand plus in, 10 grand turned to 12, 12 turned into 14, 14 went to 18 and 21,000 and 23, then dropped down some to 18 and kind of fluctuate. But my point is this. All of it was because I paid attention to DecemberDeMarco and what he said. And one thing I love about this man is that, to me, he lives by the Warren Buffett rule. Buy the rumor, and eventually, when it's news, sell the news. I am pushing hard for everyone. Please, to HODL, hold for dear life. And don't FUD, and don't FOMO. HODL, and let's eat a zero. Let's eat these zeros. It is so important to eat these zero. Okay? It's beyond me. It's beyond DecemberDeMarco. It's for the people. HODL, hold for dear life. F the Wells, F the hedge fund people, whoever that's not on our side. We gonna hold and we gonna ride this thing until it's 1 cent. And beyond 1 cent, if you want to take it past it. But for me, 1 cent. So, DecemberDeMarco, I appreciate you, bro. You taught me so much about the market, the analytics, and whatever this man says, I trust. I don't trust any other YouTuber out there like that. Sorry, Bitboard Crypto and the rest of them, no shade. But DecemberDeMarco is A. If he can do it, and I can do it, you can do it too. So you know what? Go Shiba and go to my Saitama crew. But Shiba for sure, 1 cent. 1 cent game. All right, hold for dear life. Let's go.
Shout out to bro, man. Like I try to tell y'all, man, This is the real deal. There's no cap in my rap. And that's not the only multi-millionaire student that I have. And I have a lot more that just, touch that first 6 figures, which is very important just as well, because you got to hit 100K before you get to the million. So, if I'm telling you the right way to do this, and I'm trying to, non-financially advice, put it out there, you got to connect those dots. Put some real money down. If you're not in VIT with some real money, you're missing out on a major opportunity. A major opportunity. Now we're just more experienced. We're more knowledgeable. We have more understanding of the markets. And with all that, I have to say to y'all, it's time to load up. Make sure you got your Vegas Inu token bags ready, man. I'm trying to tell you. Shout out to Juan, says, if worried about price where you can't breathe, you invested too much. Facts. If you're scared because of the price and you're looking like, oh, that means you just put in more than you're willing to lose. And and you can put in whatever you want, but usually in order to stay comfortable so you don't get emotionally affected, you want to only put in what you're willing to risk losing. So that way, it doesn't emotionally affect you. Salute, man. Shout out to everybody rocking with me. Y'all some real ones. Humble said, if I had 10K, I sink it in VIT. Shout out to Humble, man. Major Pain says, if I drop 20K, would you match it and burn? So are you saying would I match it with a burn? 20K burn? It's not just that simple, but you know what I'm saying? It's something else very special, though. Very special for the first person to do so. The first person to do so is, you're going to get some additional benefits outside of, just what we got on the chart going on. So connect the dots, man. Shout out to Gary. Says, funny, we were just calling SEC the mafia, and Clay just released a video calling the SEC the modern day mafia. Michael Anthony says, the news today from the White House will give major reason for tokens and Bitcoin to see major selling with those bought at the lows. This morning news, and this was 5 news, will see major sales. Josh M says, who want to bet me that if they sent me 10K, I'm putting it in VIT? Shout out to Josh, man. Tillery says, Vegas Inu token community-driven project, Vegas Inu token high rollers. Major Pain says, give us juicy news, DD. Love Vibe says, speaking facts, DD. Michael says, this is on Bloomberg and CNBC with very low volume until next week. We see major selling. Why are you pumping so much? Because I'm pumped up. I'm a bull. You're on a bull channel. I believe crypto is going only up. Now, obviously, it's going to, fluctuate. It's going to be volatility. Price is going to move up, move down. But over the long run, I only see crypto going up. That's why I'm so pumped. The bull run is here. We've been waiting on this for over 2 years. You just seen some of my memories. When did those memories say? November 21. We've been waiting on this for over 2 years. Of course, I'm pumped. Longbeard says, scared money don't make no money. Facts. Michi says the CZ news is bullish, in my opinion. What part of it? Why do you say it's bullish, Michi? I'm interested in hearing that. I can see what you're saying, and I can see an aspect on why it's bullish as well, but I want to see why you say that. Gary says, I'm 200 million VIT tokens bullish. Let's go. Kiwi says, where can I buy VIT? You can buy VIT from vegasinutoken.com. All the information for Vegas Inu token is linked in the description section of this video. Website, contract address, Telegram, Twitter, everything you could want to find out about VIT, it will lead you to it from the description section of this video. Shout out to Kevy. And you could buy it directly from the website, vegasinutoken.com. If you don't have BNB, because you will need BNB to buy, because Vegas Inu token is on the BNB chain with those super low fees, getting ready for the bull run. So that way y'all not paying $300 to $1,000 per transaction fee on Ethereum chain. Yeah, we looked out for y'all like that. But yeah, man, you can use changenow.io to swap ETH for BNB or any other token, most likely. Gary says it's on the BNB chain. Michael says, I've been around 67 years and seen too many corrections, and I'm not afraid. But very wise trading and investing. Haven't worked in 30 years. Let's go. Let's go, man. Salute to Michael Anthony, man. This is the type of stories we want to hear about. Those that, actually not just talk the talk, but walk the walk. He hasn't worked for anybody in 30 years. I'm going up on what is this? Maybe my And even when I last did work for someone, it was a small little odd end job, and it only lasted like one day, literally one day. And that was like maybe 5 years ago, 4 years ago. I don't know, something like that. But that's what happens when you take this serious and you really put some real money down. You could forget about working for somebody else. You could forget about it. Shout out to Michael Anthony, man. Hopefully I get to make it to that too. 67 years, man. It's a blessing. Gary says, I bought close to 40 tokens from projects I know jack-ish about. Look at that. He says he bought close to 40 tokens from different projects that he didn't know anything about. Didn't know who the developer was. Didn't know anything. But guess what? With Vegas Inu token, y'all know. Y'all know what's up. Y'all know what time we on. Put some real money down. Not financial advice, but hey, those that do will be rewarded. Samuel says 1 billion tokens will be $1 million if we hit $1 billion market cap. That's $1 million. Then add burns. Wish I could get more, but money is tight. Hey, do what you can. And understand, we do have a burn feature implemented into Vegas Inu token. So every single transaction that takes place, less and less tokens are available. Less and less tokens are available for the market. These tokens, every single transaction, the tokens that are removed from the supply, they're gone forever. They're never coming back. So the tokens you hold, as long as what K-Rock say, what the last guy in the last video say, he said HODL, hodl, hold on for dear life. Even if you see the price come all the way down, hold on for dear life, because that's a part of the launch. Shout out to all y'all that know what's going on and connecting the dots, man. Shout out to Kevin. Gary says, you're welcome. Juan says, LOL, did I really put FCC and not FTC? Roland says, load it up. Joe Lowe says, starting today, I'm investing $10 a day into SHIB. Good work. Humble says, no capping here. Dude Tyler says, 1 bill plus VIT and counting. Humble says, I remember that. PD says, yes, it's on there. Big Joe. Juan says, I get to type it too fast while I'm at work, but most get what I'm putting down. Mike Jones says, breaking the sweat. Roland says, that 23% is going away fast. Facts. Now we only down to 20%. Humble said, you may want to edit that. Connect the dots. Major says, I don't like what money does to people. Roland says, maybe we'll wake up Thanksgiving Day with a fat wallet. And just speaking on what Major says, I'm one of those people that believe, yes, money can change some people. But for the most part, I believe money doesn't change you. It just amplifies who you are. If you were a piece of, before the money, you're going to be one after the money. If you were, a good-hearted person before the money, you're going to be a good-hearted person after the money. That's just what I personally believe. If you was a lame before you got some money, you're going to be a lame after you get some money. But at least you'll have some money. Roland says, maybe we'll wake up Thanksgiving with a fat wallet. I dumped 2 projects just to add to my VIT wallet. Hey, good work. Mike Jones says, DD, hit that 10 mil target this bull run, burning half supply VIT. Man, we're going to do some crazy things. And I hope y'all know that when I say 10 to 20 million target this bull run, that's my minimum. That's my minimum. That is my minimum. Please understand it. I need y'all to type, that's the minimum. I need y'all, somebody to put, that's the minimum in the chat, so I know that y'all understand what I'm saying. Because the upside, the maximum, we shooting for the stars. We shooting for the stars. But, if we end up landing on the moon with 10 million out of this bull run, that's respectable. But the opportunity is there to do even more. I wouldn't be surprised, y'all. I would not be surprised personally in myself if I could pull 50 million plus out of this next bull run. I wouldn't be surprised because I have the knowledge. I have the experience. It just depends on what this next bull run gives us. I understand technical analysis. I got a whole technical analysis course. If y'all are interested in my courses, I got my stock options trading course teaching you how to trade options in the stock market Monday through Friday. You can make money whether the market is going up or whether the market is going down. I teach you that day trading in that course. Then we got my technical analysis course, teaching you how to interpret the charts, how to chop up this data, how to perform technical analysis, how to understand what the candlesticks mean, what all the patterns mean, how to, fully interpret the chart so that way you can make better informed decisions. And then I got my crypto 101 course, just giving you a well-rounded understanding of cryptocurrency investing. I got those 3 courses available, y'all. I mean, I could do a little bit more promoting on it, but it's like, hey, it's for those that seek it out, those that are serious, those that are truly trying to take it to the next level. Ryan says, hey, Binance, is it a good time to list Bone? That will be interesting. I don't think though why they got anything like this going on, they'll be focused on listings with the CEO stepping down right now. Josh M says, link me in. I DM'd about it on Telegram and can't DM you on X. What is that about, bro? Josh, what you mean? So what? Ryan, this is Binance. Yes, we will list Bone on your behalf. Bull Run Ready said, loving these discounts. What's up, D-Man? Salute. Shout out to Bull Run Ready, man. Vegas Inu token is what's up, man. The bull run is what's up. I hope y'all realize how early we are. And I can't wait to see those that are most confident in putting down some real money, man. Shout out to Tillery, said Vatoshi. Mike Jones, salute. PD said K-Rock. Gary says, but DD, remember, not everyone has 10K to invest. Many people have to invest small because they have to feed their family. And that's facts. And I don't encourage anyone to, that doesn't have it to do it. I'm talking to the ones that I know are sitting there stockpiling some cash and not realizing that, the dollar is losing value. You could sit there with that same amount of cash and in the next year to 5 years, it won't be worth, the same value it's worth because of inflation, and the dollar is also losing value. So you got 2 things working against you versus getting into an appreciating asset and, being bullish. Not everybody has that opportunity. I understand that. And I only encourage people to put in what they're willing to risk losing. But I know there's some people that have blown way more than $10,000 out there in this current live stream right now. I know a few of them in here. And I wasn't just saying you have to put that amount. I'm just saying put some real money down. It could be 10, it could be 20. If you go in my private stock market game group today, take a look at this. I got a couple students that just tagged me and post today. Let me see. So take a look at this, right? Oh, the camera went out. I forgot the camera got too hot. But we got a post right here from one of my members inside of Private Stock Market Game group on Facebook. This is our private investment community on Facebook. If you're not tapped in, go tap in. But he says, I'm going to document my road to success or defeat weekly. I want to show y'all the power or the courage of a true diamond hand holder. Week 1, I invested 27K, dropped almost 3K, absolutely getting slaughtered on the CZ and DLJ news. I'm a true bull, so I'm staying down for the come up. I might look crazy, but I got a plan to win. I'm going to keep it 100. Am I a fool? Am I wise? Time will tell. P.S. I've only invested what I'm happy to lose, LOL. P.S. I'm a ninja of crypto and a student of DeMarco with the wink. Connect the dots, y'all. And he just took a screenshot. He just dropped. You can see he put in $27,000 down to, really put some money down, to put some real money down. Now, let's see. Where's my other student at? Another one just put like 30K down. I can't find it. I ain't trying to look through all these, but man, shout out to Sam Busho. Said, crazy if you think Shib and Bone dead. Get DecemberDeMarco classes, making money up or down. Do you want to make money? Are you tired of just making money only when the markets go up? Would you like to learn how to make money when the markets are going down as well? That's what my course teaches, man. Come on, y'all. If y'all thought y'all had all the information and y'all ain't got my courses, y'all missing. Y'all missing out, man. Juan says, well, FUD a little. Just kidding. Random says, Gary, if you invested in SHIB at the beginning of 21, you can make millions with a few dollars, literally, like buying a Powerball cost. Shout out to Moneybags Rico says, we here. Make sure y'all are subscribed to his channel, y'all. He's releasing a lot of content about Vegas Inu token and, the rest of the market as well. And this is somebody who's been around the block a few times. So you really want to learn from people who's been in the space and they can, give you some news that you can use. Shout out to Moneybags Rico. Michi says, I just made 5K in 5 minutes. Just bought a BTC long, 200x leverage, waited it to hit its support. I wouldn't know about trading if it wasn't for December. Appreciate you, bro. Look at this. This is what I'm talking about. Michi is one of the double OGs. He's been around for a very long while. If y'all didn't know, some of y'all might not see him, around too often, bro. I guess, bro, making all this money now. He ain't even been pulling up every day like he used to. But it's all good, though, as long as he still, has that knowledge that he learned. But $5,000 in 5 minutes by learning what he learned from my classes, y'all. You got to tap in. I got the courses available. Juan says, my buy limit for SHIB just filled. All sweet. Let's go. Shout out to Sinbag says, hey, peeps. Moneybags Rico said, why we so pumped? Why ain't you pumped? Bobby. Antoine says, do you think we will see new all-time highs this next bull run? Man, do I think it? Do I think it? I breathe we're going to see new all-time highs. As much as I can be confident in the highest level of conviction I can have, that's how bullish I am on this next one and believing that we're getting new all-time highs, y'all, across the board. That's what I believe. Maybe not everything, but the real projects, those that, sustain and got true communities with them, those projects are going past all-time high. That's what I believe. Major Payne said, drop a 7 for Vit pre-sale gang, man. Let's go. Let's go. Shout out to all the pre-sale gang in the building, man. Samuel said, all my extra money goes to crypto. Good work. Hey, Sam, you're going to be happy. You're going to be happy that you did move like that. You're taking a sacrifice for now. You're taking a short-term sacrifice for it to pay off. Your future self is going to thank you, man. I'm so happy for those of y'all that are making the right decisions right now so that your future self is going to thank you. Just promise me. I ain't even asking for nothing. I don't want nothing. You make a few million off me. I'll take something if you want to hit the, hit the wallet with a little something. But what really brings me that joy, that fulfillment is knowing that I'm helping people do this. So, just bring those receipts to me. Just bring those receipts. Let me know, like, bro, I stayed down for the come up. I appreciate it. And this is what I was able to do. And that's good enough for me, man. Y'all want to do more than that? I'm perfectly fine with that. Because I had a few of my students really look out. I ain't going to lie. A couple students definitely looked out. Salute to those ones. Y'all know who y'all are. But I really just want to see those stories of those who persevered, who kept pushing, who had the grit, determination, who had the motivation, the self-discipline, the courage to keep pushing through these markets until they came out on top, man. That's what I want to see. PD Pure says, it's bullish because we moved to the next chapter, I believe, bro, saying, of crypto. Samuel says 7. Juan says 7. VE in the building, man. Shout out to VE, one of the high roller legends pulling up, man. Good evening. Venture said driving. Sandbags dropping those 7s, man. Major Payne said, DD gonna make me a milli with Vit. I have trust as I'm within the top 10 wallets. Let's go. Let's go. Let's go, man. Salute to all the ones really taking it serious, man. But hey, you still top 10 is good though. I can't even say nothing about that. Top 10 is good, but you can keep going. Michi says all the FUD after the FTX situation about Binance can finally be put to bed. Facts. Veggie Shiba says that's the minimum. Thank you for that. VE said that's the minimum. Simbag said minimum. Understood. LOL. Sam said minimum is a Billy. What you mean? Phil says that's the minimum. Samuel says, LOL, I'm bullish. KY Claus says, is anyone familiar with QSI? Nope. Juan says, is FTC? It's FTC, but SEC. I've been hearing it's wrong the whole time. Jesus, I hate these alphabet mafia. Sam says, if Pepe can do it, Vegas Inu token can do it too. Facts, man. I'm putting my stamp on it, man. Juan said it's FCT, not it's, I don't know what bro talking about. All those letters, bro, getting me jumbled up. Michael says VGR announced 20-cent dividend for this quarter. Okay, for those dividend investors. Josh M says all the courses. Okay, Tat. Where did you hit me up at, bro? Message me on Twitter at DecemberDeMarco. At DecemberDeMarco. If you serious, I'll get you together, bro. Michi says I'll be in Vegas next month on the 14th. Definitely want to link up with you. Also need to know when Times Square happening so I can pull up. Hey, Michi, I need you to DM me as well. I couldn't remember who it was that said they were in, I think you said Connecticut. But they said they were close to New York and they'll be able to pull up when we get our billboards up. So I need you to DM me, bro, because, we're getting very close to that point. So definitely send me a DM at DecemberDeMarco on Twitter, X, whatever we call it. Michael says, I want everyone to check the charts for the past 5 years and count the correction we had on Bitcoin, because with the end of the year, that people will take a tax loss. Shout out to Crypto Be Well, says that's the minimum. And shout out to Michael Anthony for that comment. Juan says, I need to take your course so I can get all these acronyms right. I'm not stupid, just dyslexic. The Hangout says, let's go SHIB. Michael Anthony says, I bought shares in JOB, which paid off 108 million of debt with no debt now, which closed at 52 cents today, which has 15 to 19 million in cash, which is a staffing firm that gets people jobs in the USA. Snubnose has been trying to get in the Facebook group since 2021. Fam, shaking my head. Jeez. See, that waiting list ain't no joke. But no, y'all, the doors are about to open. Everybody that's, because y'all got to understand, yes, the YouTube channel is, a big portion of the community, but a lot of people who've been rocking with me before my YouTube channel was at this level, those people are in that group. So I'm really kind of protective of that group and trying to make sure as the little amount of scammers get into that group as possible. And somehow they still slip through the cracks here and there. So I just been being a little cautious, but I do have someone helping me with that. And I will be having him open up the doors to everybody. We just gonna have to do some cleanup a little bit afterwards. We're weeding out who we can weed out, the ones that are obvious bots, scammers, whatever. But there's over, like, to be honest, there's probably about 2,000 to 3,000 people in the waiting room to get into the private Facebook group. So just, you've been patient, bro. I'm gonna have to get you in there this week. Before the end of this week, everybody who you got to answer the questions. If you didn't answer the questions, that might be why you haven't been accepted, because you have to answer the questions correctly. I mean, there's no right or wrong answer, but we just want to make sure that you're not a bot. So maybe if you didn't fill out the questions, that's probably why you haven't been added. But if you filled out the questions and you still haven't been added, then don't worry, you'll be soon in there. Jen H says you should do some educational training in the Vegas Inu community. I remember another project did that, and I was new to crypto, and it really got me into their community. I like that. We can do, because that's something that that's something I could say it a little bit here. So that's something that we'll be doing here in the Las Vegas community. Shout out to Vegas Inu Token making this possible. Sharing education on crypto with the community, trying to really onboard more people from the community standpoint, and just really trying to, add value to the community, get more people aware of investing in cryptocurrency and how it can be benefit to their lives. But yeah, I think we can do something like that for the high roller community as well. I like that. Shout out to Jen H. The Hangout says, preach. Salute to the Hangout, man. Humble says, pay for the courses with VIT burns or VIT buys or transfers. Connect the dots education. I'm not sure exactly what you meant by that, bro. Samuel says, DD, just a handshake, bro. Someday I'll give you some receipts. I'll get some jewelry too. Gonna bless the fam, man. Shout out to Samuel, man. Salute, man. I appreciate all those that don't forget about me when y'all hit. When y'all hit, all I'm asking, your brother just asking for you to just hit me up like, hey, bro, we did it. Appreciate all the game you shared with me over this time period, however long it's been, y'all been rocking with me. But just let me know y'all did it. You know what I'm saying? So we just know that we're continuing to bring more people across that finish line. Shout out to Sam. Michael says, I have 500 million shares. Good work. Antoine says, is there going to be enough Lambos left for us all? Right now, we got about 450 holders with VIT, so I think we should be fine. Michael Anderson says the markets have been on a sugar high thinking the Fed was going to stop raising rates. But news today spoiled that. Fed said that's not true. Yeah, a lot of people did assume that, those FOMC meetings, interest rate meetings, and all those different things, people speculate on those. And, sometimes you're right, sometimes you're wrong. But as long as you understand overall that the market is going to continue to go up, you should be fine. Christian Douglas says, I'm an Australian that's on disability allowance because I can't work, so I can't put much money into crypto. But every single dollar I can put in, I put it into my wallet, man. Salute to Christian, man. Shout out to those that are just doing what they can with what they can, man. That's all it's about. T-Ray91 says BlackRock ETF coming. Yeah, those ETFs are coming. Okay, Meech said I'm in CT. Josh says I can't DM you. So you can't DM me on X? Why can't you DM? Everybody DMs me on Twitter. Maybe not the Vegas Inu page, but you should be able to DM my at DecemberDeMarco page. You can't DM the at DecemberDeMarco page. Josh M, let me know real quick. Jen A says we need more activity in the Facebook group. Okay, I'm gonna open up the door soon. Gary says you have to be verified. He has restrictions on people messaging him. I don't think on my regular Twitter page you have to be verified. I got people that's not verified that message me. Mike Jones says if billboards happening during weekend, I'm trying to pull up in NY for that selfie with it. Philip says, what is this about Facebook? I haven't been on here for a while. Nothing much. We just got our own private Facebook community with over 6,000 active investors in there. People learning and growing together. Nothing major. Mike Jones says, got my Vegas Inu token chip. Shout out to Nunya. NWE says, that's right. Buy the sell. Don't be standing in line with everybody else when it's already going up. Chasing. Fact. So he's basically saying, when you see it red, that's when you need to be loading up. When you see the price down, you need to be going crazy trying to buy it up during that red. Listen, y'all. The cheat code is to buy it when it's red. Let me get the mic. The cheat code is to buy it when it is red. Dive into the red. Put your money in while it is red and watch it grow green. If you're buying it while it's green, that's fine, but most likely you're chasing. It's a better opportunity to buy it when the price is down low. When you see prices and discounts like this in the market, you want to absolutely take advantage of it. This is how the long-term players win. This is how those that took my courses, this is how they win. They understand this information. Of course, they got some other tips and tricks in there, but you got to be not afraid of buying the red. You can't be afraid of buying the red, y'all. You cannot be afraid of getting the dip. If you are afraid to go heavy in the dip, you're afraid to become successful in cryptocurrency. I'm just keeping it real with y'all. Shout out to everybody in the stream, man. Let's see. Gary says, DD, I think Humble suggested allowing us using VIT to pay for your courses. Oh, okay. I see what he's saying. Most definitely. That's definitely an option. If you would like to pay using VIT, let me know. PD says, I appreciate private stock market game. I got put on so many plays. I don't put too much on there because it's personal, but December knows who I am and what I look like. Man, shout out to PD, man. One of the double OGs to the channel, man. Holding it down. Love Vibe says, forget Lambos, win Ferrari. Okay. Erica got some taste. Gary says, forget Ferraris and Lambos. Hellcats and demons. Juan says, it's like December. Who? LOL. I will most definitely give you props, man. I appreciate that. Antoine says, there's a rumor BlackRock is going to buy Binance. Buy the rumor, sell the news. Josh M says, like Gary said, I'm not verified. That's why I can't message you. Okay, send me an email, Josh. DecemberDeMarco@gmail.com, or you could DM me on IG at DecemberDeMarco. DM me on Instagram at DecemberDeMarco, or just send me the email, DecemberDeMarco@gmail.com. And put, the courses in the subject line so I can know what it's about, because I got a lot of emails. Gary says, it says you must subscribe to DM people who don't follow you. Oh, dang. I didn't even know that. Philip says, okay, how do you join the Facebook group? You just go to Facebook, type in private stock market game, and click the join button. Gary says, I dived into the red once. The bed was a mess afterwards. Hey, Josh said, my boy all in that. Love Vibe said, each its own, Gary. Josh M said, get out of there. Petey said, preach, bro. Juan said, nothing major. Major Payne said, Vic slowly eating up that dip. Michael said, I am a Dodge man. Sorry. Taylor says, just wrap the car in Vegas Inu token. I don't know. I might do that at a certain market cap or something, y'all. GS says, don't trip, buy the dip. That's facts. That's facts. Shout out to all those dip buyers out there, man. Salute to the real ones that understand cryptocurrency investing. Those that taking it, doing what they can to take everything for their financial future to the next level. Those that are not just being passive with this, those that are actively rolling up their sleeves, working for their bags, man. All the high rollers that's really putting in that work, man. Salute to y'all. Salute to y'all. Y'all deserve it. Y'all deserve it. And if you keep going, you keep pushing. This bull run is upon us. Man, we could all be blessed beyond our wildest dreams, man. Gary says, same here, Mopar or no car. Okay. But yeah, man, y'all got an opportunity right now. We got a 20% Black Friday sale on Vegas Inu token right now. Won't last for long. Let's see what's going on over here. $1.36 trillion market cap, down 4.12% at the current moment, y'all. Bitcoin $36,125, down 3.9%. Ethereum at 1964, down 3.4%. BNB at 229, down 13.9%. So we see BNB was hit today on that SEC news, Department of Justice news. We got XRP 58 cents, down 4.8%. Solana at 53.38, down 6.8%. We got Cardano at 36 cents right now, down 5.8%. We got Doge at 7 cents, down 6.2% in the last 24 hours. Tron at 9 cents, at red 4.5% over the last 24. Time coin 234, down 0.15 or 17%. Just jump back up to 0.59%. Link at 1367, down 6.5%. We got Matic at 74 cents right now, down 9.2%. AVAX at 1965, down 6.45%. Dot at 496, down 6.7%. A lot of red in the market, y'all. A lot of buying opportunities. Now, y'all know I like to, I like those 10+% discounts. But some of these, you got to understand what time we're in. Sometimes when we're this close, you might not get that full 15-20% discount. Luckily, Vegas Inu Black Friday sales do go to 20% right now. But for the rest of the market, you ain't getting that much of a discount. But Litecoin, 67.23, down 4.4%. Shiba Inu at 507937, down 6.6% in the last 24 hours. Let's take a look at the rest of the ecosystem. Bone at 60 cents, down 5.5% in the last 24 hours. We've seen it drop all the way down as low as, okay, basically where we see right now. See what Casper doing right now, down 6.5%. Okay. Bad Idea AI down 11.9%, 703169. Leash at 285, down 4.8%. Man, you could just continue making. Look, y'all got to get the course. Do you want to know how to make money in the meantime instead of having to wait until all-time high prices and things like that? If you want to learn how to make money in the meantime, you should be checking out my courses. If you want to learn how to, do more than just look at crypto prices and be proactive in making money Monday through Friday, guess what I got for you? I got my stock options trading course. If you want to learn how to trade cryptocurrencies and you want to use it for, futures trading, leverage, and things like that, guess what I got for you? I got my technical analysis course. teaching you how to really play the charts, how to really chop these charts up and understand it to make a killing. If you get my stock options trading course, you get to see me trade live. You get to see me trade with exactly what I'm teaching and telling y'all. You get to see me do it live with real money on the line. And you get to watch me make thousands and thousands of dollars live. I don't know if that's interesting to people, but I'll just keep dropping the Shiba Inu videos too, But trust me, there's a lot more going on than, if you're just pulling up for Shiba Inu content. Pepe is down 6.6% in the last 24 hours. Okay. So that's our market update right now. We got overall volume at 68.5 billion, up 26%. We see, some more selling going on as of today due to that news. Let's see. So we got everything start pulling back around that same time. Let's see when BNB pulled back. So Bitcoin started pulling back around 9 a.m. my time. And BNB started pulling it back around 8 a.m. So BNB triggered it. The sell-off started with BNB, and then it started to run it into the rest of the market. But it looks like we're trying to, I thought we just popped up to $1.37 trillion market cap briefly. I just seen it briefly. So it's like we're trying to get some, some turnaround here. But obviously I did inform people that we could possibly have a red day also today because the fear and greed index was so high. So, you got to keep that in mind as well. Some people are going to take some profits. Some people are going to paper hand out of their positions. And, some people are just going to, watch what everybody else do. And when they see, red, they're going to sell. Guess what? When they see green, they're going to buy on top of that green. And that's the absolute wrong way to be doing it. But that's how some people got to learn. So let's see. Michael says, Gary, yeah. O'Shea says, are you going to delete your channel when you become a millionaire? Bro, you ain't already connected the dots. Shout out to everybody that's rocking with me, man. We ain't going nowhere. VE says, I'm going to need that 911 7-speed and a MV Augusta. Bull Run says, just hit VIT top 20 holders. These reflections are bananas, man. Shout out to the entire Vegas Inu token community. Yes, we have 2% reflections simply from holding on to Vegas Inu token. You are rewarded. You are rewarded with 2% reflections, y'all. Solid community, solid dev, solid tokenomics. Solid future potential utilities, y'all. The things that we're discussing behind the scenes are very exciting. You just got to understand it takes time. Some of these things take time. We're talking about entering a really big space here. This is, we're really trying to do some real things here. So, making these connections and, figuring out the right steps to take for certain things. It's all a part of the process, y'all. Just be patient. Those that, like K-Rock said, can HODL, hold on for dear life, you will be rewarded, man. That's how crypto just works. Shout out to Love Vibe says, let's go. Christian says, if you don't know about buying the dip, you don't know. Shh. Let's see. Gary says, damn, DD, you all up in the microphone. Antoine said, what is your prediction for market cap for next bull run? It's hard to say, to be honest, but, the last bull run, let's see. So our last overall market cap hit $3 trillion at all-time high. I think we're going higher than that. So, I wouldn't be surprised if we see a $10 trillion market cap. That's just throwing a rough estimate out there, but I wouldn't be surprised if we seen that. Gary says, you get that close, you need to put a ring on it. Philip says, so true to see red, you buy, see it at a discount. Facts. Philip said, I tried to type in private stock market game and nothing came up. Well, it's a group on Facebook. Josh M says, I sent it when you get free time. Okay, salute. I got you, bro. Phil says, I would love to know more about the stock market. Juan says, man, if it wasn't for that news, I don't think my buy orders would have been filled today. That's why it's good to have those orders in. Natasha says MLN. I don't know what that one is. That Mullen or something. Antoine says 10 trillion. Everyone should be very bullish. Facts. It's going to be money for everybody this next bull run. You just got to position yourselves properly. Make sure y'all tapped in and reached out to me if you want to take advantage of my courses. I got the stock options trading course, technical analysis course, and the crypto 101 course, man. Those that are the most serious. Did you notice everybody that posted millionaire status or, up to that level, 400,000 plus? Do you notice each one of them took my courses? It's no coincidence that my highest earning students, people that learn from me, are the ones that took my courses. It's no coincidence, man. Roland says, okay, got to head out. Barbershop appointment done. And now time to get more VIT funds with DoorDash, man. Shout out to Roland doing what he can with what he can, man. Michi says, I feel a super cycle coming. Okay, let's go. Samuel says, another meal in reflections, man. If you haven't enjoyed those reflections yet, you need to get yourself a bag of Vegas Inu token. We got some revolutionary tokenomics going on where every holder is rewarded 2% from the transactions that take place. We got, marketing being built. We got liquidity being built. Come on, man. Y'all got to connect the dots. This is only the beginning. We're nowhere near done. Like I told y'all, Vegas Inu token, this is a $100 million market cap minimum type of project. That's what we want to see with this minimum. Obviously, we would love to do $1 billion market cap, but $100 million market cap minimum is our goal. Minimum. Remember, we talk about minimums over here because the sky is the limit. But we know with a minimum, it's like we got to at least get to this point. So, y'all, that's all we got for this one. We're going to wrap it up, man. Shout out to everybody for pulling up on the live stream with your boy, DecemberDeMarco, man. This bull run is going to be exciting. I hope that all y'all are a part of these next success stories, and y'all are the ones hitting me up with those receipts. Like, bro, we did it. Really, before we get up out of here, claim it real quick. Let me claim that you will be successful this next bull run. That's how we're going to wrap this one up, man. This was a W stream. We've been going for 2 hours, 15 minutes now. We're going to wrap it up, but I need y'all to claim your success this next bull run, man. And we out of here, man. Run it up in the chat. Run it up. If you don't drop it, you ain't getting it. Claim it. Let me see who's going to be first, because I know the lag ain't that crazy on this live stream. Okay, Gary. Gary first one claimed it, man. Let's go. Let's go. Gary claimed it. Shout out to Michi, claimed it. Bull already claimed it. Samuel saluted us. We got Renita in the building. She claimed it. KO just claimed it. Josh claimed it. Y'all know DecemberDeMarco had to claim it. Come on now. It wouldn't even be right. Samuel claimed for sure. Tillery claimed it. Hey, I love to see y'all claiming it right now because I'm going to be expecting to see y'all across that finish line. Shout out to Tillery. Erica claimed it as well, man. Shout out to Erica. Naya said future millionaire claiming it. Mike Jones claimed it. Let's go. PD said, we got millions coming. Let's go. Bro claiming it as well. Gary claiming because I want to build a roller coaster in my backyard. Okay, let's go. Kevy claimed it. Let's go, man. Salute to all those that are claiming their positions a part of this next crypto success story, man. I can't wait to see y'all at the finish line. Juan claimed it. Michi says nothing can stop us all the way up. Let's go. Shout out to Lee K coming through with the $10 super chat. Said, yo, DeMarco, Jesus coin is rising since April. God bless. Man, salute. Appreciate you, with the coming through with the super chat and also sharing some alpha with us, man. Jesus coin, y'all check it out if y'all want to. Not financial advice, but hey, he said it's on the rise since April. Phil says claimed.
Shout out to Phil G and A says, let's go, claimed. Salute, man. Crypto be well. Y'all know bro claiming his now. Come on now. Shout out to everybody that claimed their success during this next bull run, man. I cannot wait to see y'all at the finish line, and hopefully even pulling up on me. Y'all make so much money, y'all can come to Vegas, and we could really do a toast or something, kind of just fellowship, celebrate, in person. But that's all we got for this stream, man. Appreciate everybody for pulling up. Shout out to Lee again coming through with the $10 super chat. High rollers, we are out.